Thank you for tuning in to the Real CP Show. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, dozens of these illegal border breaker, illegal immigrants were arrested at this concrete slash fabrication company, and some deflection perhaps on that. Look at this picture as you see in the front. They really do think that American blacks are so stupid that they really think American blacks are supposed to fight for these type of border breakers, illegal immigrant personnel, not knowing anything about them, but they literally think American blacks collectively are so stupid that American blacks supposed to fight for this. Wrong one, excuse me. They really do, right? Right? Just keep this in mind. Oh, by the way, this is March the 8th, 2025, because I also like to have timepiece purposes, right? Because every so often you look back upon and see these continuously games that are continue going on with these little border breaking illegal immigrant personnel, and how politicalness and however pro border break illegal immigrant numbers of entities, et cetera, who are doing just like this. Hold on for a second. This is what they doing to American blacks who don't know. Give me 1 second here. Let me show you what they're doing to numbers of American blacks who don't know the game. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment. Give me one moment, hero. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep trying to look for this if I can't find this. Give me 1 second. Let me see if give me a couple of seconds here. I'm gonna show you what they expect American blacks to do. You know, you know what? I'm gonna give myself 10 more seconds, and if I don't find what I'm looking for, I'm going to not even. Here we go. This is what they think American blacks. This is what they think American blacks are so stupid that they need to fight for border breaker illegal immigrants, and this is exactly what it's like. Yes, yes. This is what they do in American blacks collectively, the ones who believe they should be fighting for illegal immigrants. What is that? You said, what do numbers of pro border breaker illegal immigrant groups, entities, political figures, what do they do? What do it seem like they be doing when they play these little silly games toward American blacks, the ones that don't know what's going on? Yes, yes. This is what they're doing to numbers of American blacks that don't know the game. Let me go ahead and play this video of this particular topic.
Thanks for joining us tonight for your WLOX News Now at 10. An immigration raid at a Pass Christian work site resulted in multiple people getting taken into custody. Will Polston has the details on the arrest and how the company is responding to this investigation.
Now, when President Donald Trump was elected, he almost immediately signed an executive order that targeting those who have entered the country illegally. And that leads us here to Gulf Coast Pre-Stress Partners and Pass Christian, where just 2 days ago, 16 people who were working here were arrested by the Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
These 16 arrests were from countries such as Mexico, Guatemala, and Honduras. ICE agents were at the facility issuing an immigration subpoena when they saw a large group of people running towards the back of the property. Take a look at this video posted by DEA New Orleans on their Instagram page. You can see the people running through high vegetation, trying to escape the agents when they saw a large group of people running towards the back of the property. Take a look at this video posted by DEA New Orleans on their Instagram page. You can see the people running through high vegetation, trying to escape the agents. Ultimately, 18 people were apprehended, but 2 were let go, both of them with the proper work authorizations and an upcoming immigration court date. As of February 1st, ICE reports around 80 arrests just in Mississippi alone. Damian Holcomb, the attorney for Gulf Coast Pre-Stress Partners, reached out to WLOX. He said these workers were brought in through a hiring agency and says that they were the ones responsible for making sure that they had the Gulf Coast Pre-Stress Partners reached out to WLOX. He said these workers were brought in through a hiring agency and says that they were the ones responsible for making sure that they had the proper authorizations. He finished up by saying they are reevaluating their agreements with their staffing partners, trying to make sure that their compliance measures are in place moving forward.
Mm, mm, mm. If this was the American black companies and they were hiring border breaker illegal immigrant, allegedly supposedly hiring a border breaker illegal immigrant. At the same time, well, hold on for a second. It's not us because that those temporary companies, they hired them, right? But at the same time, if American blacks are doing that, they'd be like, oh, we don't hear that ignorance. Right? See, I mean, you got these people that really do think numbers of people are stupid, right? And especially they really do think American blacks are stupid to not see through this game. And there are ones who do not see through this game. The ones that keep calling themselves people of color, minorities, nonsense, or like the BIPOC nonsense, the black indigenous people of color, as if other people need American blacks, right, to fight their battles. Do you see the most stupidest stuff of that, right? On that. See, American blacks are the cannon fodder for other people, right? They're known as the cannon fodder. You just say anything to black folks out there, most of them just listen to you and they'll fight your own battles, but at the same time, just don't reciprocate that same openness back to American blacks and helping American blacks fight. Nope, right? Right? Just like this, right? Again, American blacks supposed to fight for the rights of border breaker illegal immigrant personnel.
A woman set on fire on a attention now to some of the other news of the day and new details in the case of a woman set on fire on a subway train in Brooklyn. Today, the man accused of killing her, an undocumented migrant from Guatemala, was held without bail. Police say he told them he was so drunk at the time, he doesn't remember doing it.
But again, American blacks are supposed to be the fighters of border breaker illegal immigrant personnel, right? Is that what's supposed to happen? Right?
If people care, they pay attention, and they see how many people are not okay with what they're doing right now, I would hope so. So I just really hope it makes a difference.
This was the scene for most of the evening in National City. Droves of people took over much of Highland Avenue, protesting recent immigration policies and actions. Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Friday evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I am Wale Ali. From the beginning of the demonstration, we were there. ABC 10 News reporter Ava Kirshner watched as the demonstration evolved and took on different forms throughout the night.
The colors red, white, and green have taken over Highland Avenue here in National City in protest to the
and took on different forms throughout the night.
The colors red, white, and green have taken over Highland Avenue here in National City in protest to the increase of immigration and customs enforcement across the county. They tell me they want to turn their fear into action and make their voices heard.
A peaceful protest quickly growing in size. Highland Avenue being swarmed with people.
I see a lot of youth, which I'm happy to see here, that are out here supporting. I see a lot of families with kids. I see a lot of older people as well.
Highland Avenue being swarmed with people.
I see a lot of youth, which I'm happy to see here, that are out here supporting. I see a lot of families with kids. I see a lot of older people as well.
These pro-border breaker illegal immigrant entities, political figures, etc., ones who do this, they really do think numbers of American blacks are so stupid, right? And that gullible, and there are millions that keep falling for this nonsense with very few exceptions, right? So personnel can break border immigration laws left and right, pop out kids left and right, which is a whole different topic, automatic citizenship. But American blacks, right, that have the most hatedness put upon them for centuries, the number one group in America that has the most hate put upon them by statistics, right, hate crimes put upon the number one group is American blacks, but American blacks are supposed to sit there and fight other people's battles, including border breaker illegal immigrant personnel. Well, the border breakers only coming over to America to sit there and do the jobs the other people want to do, include those silly Negroes. I'm not going to play that silly little tactic, that silly little donkey piece of crap tactic. Can American blacks break immigration laws and American black women pop out kids across southern borders, other countries, and then march in front of their certain buildings and things like this and protest, and to have people to political personnel to make sure to grant them legal citizenship for breaking border immigration laws? You see the most ignorance of that sound, right? American blacks better come to beyond logical common sense. Now, most American blacks are just going to have to sink, unfortunately. And this is why I say, because of so many internal problems modern day, and the allowability of just outright infantile tactics going toward American blacks collectively, and so much turmoil modern day, and so much hatred toward American blacks, including certain ones that have the skin of black, but who know they are, but hide behind the skin, the face of American black, the ones who know they are, and other types of people who play upon numbers of American blacks' naivete, right? Unfortunately, because of those things, American blacks only have half a generation to one generation left before the overall complete destruction of the American black modern day culture. I thank you for tuning in to the Real CP Show.
Thanks for joining us.